The Virtual Water Science Laboratory is developed in Work Package 3 in the Switch On project. The aim is to develop an environment that makes it easier for researchers to share discussions and results and data in hydrological experiments. In this presentation, we will give a brief overview of the main components of the laboratory. The two red rectangles in this picture represents the internal environment of two research teams. In their internal environments, they do have a lot of scripts and tools for experimenting and hydrological modeling. The green rectangle represents external data sources, which are frequently used by the research team to download data. In the presentation, we will show how the blue rectangle, the Virtual Water Science Laboratory, can aid the researchers to collaborate around the data and the experiments. To participate in a collaborative experiment, the researchers would need to initiate a discussion and initiate a protocol to record their experiment. For this purpose, the laboratory contains discussion support as email lists, forums, and storage for protocols. To promote repeatability and transparency, the collaborative experiments should be carried out according to agreed procedures, which are documented according to protocols. This will be identified in a collective effort of the scientific community to assure that they facilitate research and data sharing among scientists. There are currently identified several kinds of protocols in the project. When an experiment has been initiated, the SIP Expert Catalog provides a functionality for searching and finding and exploring data. The data in the catalog will come from 3 different sources. It could be arbitrary external data catalogs that are relevant for hydrological research, for instance GEOS or CORIN. It might also be experiment data from previous experiments in the Virtual Water Science Laboratory. And also for a research team, it's possible to enroll and link their own external data sources and make them visible in the SIP Expert Catalog. When a dataset has been identified, the researcher can further explore its properties to decide if it's adequate for use in the experiment and download the relevant dataset. The laboratory can also contain functionality for basic visualization and exploration of model results and new datasets. To further aid the user to explore the data, the Virtual Water Science Laboratory contains an aim for storing manuals, instructions about data, models, and other tools. It is also possible to upload program code to the laboratory and thus enable teams to share their scripts and tools used in different experiments. Once the interesting components and data assets has been identified, the user can download them into their own internal environment and run the experiments in the usual way and see what results they get. As soon as there are some interesting results, the research team can publish the results in the Virtual Science Laboratory, either in the experiment data repository, or they can also share their codes for scripts and different scripts and tools, or they can also publish their data in spatial services or time series access functionality that they have in the local environment. Scientific paper and technical reports resulting from collaboration experiments based on data in the laboratory will be posted to be accessible in the laboratory. Published papers can be uploaded here to record or recorded via a link to the publisher. This is also possible for any kind of technical report explaining or providing additional details to a scientific question, dataset, or model that can be uploaded here.